So, hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I've done a video. I made this one and then I pulled it down because I came out with the wrong description for the model that I thought I got. So, last year I went to Comic-Con and I had the joy of going to eaglemoss's booth. And I went there with two purchases in mind. Both of them were not on their website. Now, unfortunately, I guess they got confused and I got confused, or I wasn't paying attention. But I still got a model that I wanted. Now, I was there looking for the Star Trek II Wrath of Khan Excelsior. Well, technically it's the Star Trek III Excelsior. You get my gist. There was a certain model of the Excelsior variant that I was looking for. Now, unfortunately and fortunately, the one that I'm displaying in the video here is the Star Trek V Excelsior. It's almost identical. Almost. There's a few variants in the model. They were changed, but this is one of my favorites. And I know a lot of people make fun of the design. They call it a cruise ship in space. But for me, if they had used this as a replacement for the Constitution Enterprise in a TV series and movies, I would have been happier than hell. I love this ship. I have always loved this ship. So you can imagine my joy when I went to the eaglemoss booth at Comic-Con in New York City and was able to get my hands on this, which oddly enough was also out of stock on their website, and another ship that I'm not going to spoil. But much to my surprise, their staff is amazing. Their staff is incredibly knowledgeable about their entire line, be it BSG, Aliens, Ghostbusters, their Marvel line. They are knowledgeable. They are great. They are friendly. They will take the time to talk to you. I discussed so much about their Battlestar Galactica line, all the stuff that's coming up from them. I love it. I love their dedication to niche sci-fi, and the stuff that we're getting from them is amazing. I mean, Star Trek isn't niche. Battlestar Galactica is. I love this model. And for me, I mean, I know I'm a huge fanboy of eaglemoss for what they're doing. I'm not sponsored by them, but this ship came out great. The detailing, the scale, the way the ship is mounted on its base, so it's much more stable, given that it has a weight variance because it's die cast and plastic, and just the sheer length and the bulk of the weight is in the body instead of the saucer section, so you got a imbalance in weight, but the way they designed the stand perfectly accounts for it. So this one gets 5 stars for me. I love this. But my surprise was when I was at the eaglemoss booth. They had their whole line on display. I was unusually surprised by the fact that I actually liked some of the Star Trek Discovery ships. Now, I don't know if it's because their source is digital 3D. The detail looks better. The paint jobs were amazing. The scale was amazing. And yes, I even liked, I can't believe I'm saying this, some of the Klingon ships. And I hate what they did to the Klingons in Discovery. It was like watching a really cheap ripoff of Game of Thrones, and they turned them into space works. But anyway, I digress. I was surprised. So this one gets 5 stars for me. This is an excellent model. I will be so happy to have it on display with all the rest of my eaglemoss ships. And as always, the unusual thing with this is their Star Trek line doesn't come with booklets. It still has an amazing box with amazing, artwork. You know what you're getting. But it doesn't have a detailed booklet, which I thought was unusual. Kind of disappointing because I splurged and spent, I think it was $65 on this model and the other one that I got, but that's because they're limited and they're hard to find. And the only way I was going to get them was if I went to Comic-Con. So, yeah. Definitely, if you can get your hands on this, the Star Trek V Excelsior, definitely worth the purchase. And since it was brought up in the comments on my previous video for the Battlestar Pegasus, somebody had asked for a comparison in scale, because I know one of the things I complain about is the lack of variance in scale in the capital ships for Battlestar Galactica. They asked for me for the reimagined Galactica and the Pegasus, and I took forever to get back to them. I didn't post it in the comments on the video, so I'll do that on video. This is the Battlestar Pegasus. This is the reimagined Galactica. Now, according to canon, the Pegasus is supposed to be bigger. It is a capital ship. It's brand new. Should not be the same size. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's still two amazing models, but scale, people. But I digress. I shouldn't be eating away at what is a Star Trek video. So please, like, follow, subscribe, comment. I want to do as many of these as I possibly can. I will be doing the entire Battlestar Galactica line. The upcoming one is the Blood and Chrome Viper. Huge fanboy of that show, the limited series. Also, a few other announcements. I will be running an ARC server for ARC Genesis when it launches the end of February, beginning of March. I will be posting a link to that soon. I also would like to invite anybody who plays No Man's Sky, who is interested in colonizing a barren planet with me. My username is Cylon8. I'm currently in the Calypso galaxy. I can go back to the Euclid galaxy if you don't want to come to Calypso, or if you have a better galaxy that you want to go to. I'm actually kind of getting really fond of Calypso. Let me know. Find me, contact me, message me on Steam. I'm always available at some point. But as always, thank you so much for watching.